Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We're here on episode 35 of this $10 million sheep challenge, and we got $1,132,966 there in the top left, and hey, we got a finished worker as well. That's pretty awesome because that's the bigger tractor. This is kind of a weak tractor, and oh, hey, all full there. That's perfect. They'll actually just meet up at the farm. What I'm talking about is this tractor and the other tractor. They'll meet up at the farm, switch around who's driving what, and get it going a little bit faster. But for this episode here, we're going to be going out with the old, in with the new. I mean, that's a little discriminating if it was in the workforce today, but this ain't the workforce, this is animals. What I'm saying by that is we're going to get rid of all our old sheep that's in these pens. Go ahead and fill them up with some new ones. Take the old sheep out, put them in the butcher, fill them up with some new ones, we're good to go. Now, I believe our butcher goes through about 200 sheep each month. That's what it looked like on my first initial test when I put 200 in there. The first month I had it, slept, woke up, there's like a couple left, something like that. So, yeah, we'll probably have a little bit extra in there. That's fine, and it's going to take a little while before they start giving birth again with these new ones coming in. So that's kind of the downfall I see to doing this. But I think I might just do one pen at a time, though. So not too bad of an idea, I don't think. Man, I really was hoping it was that mower, but no, it wasn't the mower. It was this one right here that was doing some liming, and gosh, there's so much grass left on the field out here. I should probably take care of that, pick it up myself. Just hiring these workers, they just don't do the best job ever. Well, sometimes. I'm sure they're doing a lot better than I am with driving through this. Kind of a bummer because I just got that other tractor back on the field with that forage wagon, and this one decides to finish up. Now that other tractor does okay, it really does. It's a lot slower than this one, let's put it that way. Those hills are pretty steep, and plus it's not an automatic or CVT or anything like that, so it's got to shift through the gears. This one's just drive and go, no shifting. Once you start going up those hills, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain it a little more, but once you start going up those hills, it's shifting, slowing down, having a hard time hitting that top speed, so it just takes forever. Well, seems like it takes forever. It has taken me a while, but I've finally gotten over here. This is the first pen I'm going to go ahead and clear out. We're going to take out all the old sheep, going to go ahead and put in some new sheep here. I think I might just do one at a time until these ones in this pen right here just start giving birth, and then I'll do the next pen. That way I don't lose out on any sheep coming in, which now that I think about it more, I'm going to have a couple of months where I am losing that stuff out. Maybe leaving them all mixed up and messed up like that will keep me having sheep coming in every month. Huh, yeah, now we're going to get rid of them. There's not much in here. There's only 26 total. It's saying 25 now, of course, because I've already moved one over. But this is what I'm talking about right here, where I just got to move like a couple at a time over and over and over again. It's just ridiculous, taking forever. So I think once I actually get a full set in there of where they're in the same page and everything, on the same page and everything, I think it'll work out pretty good and make it a little bit easier for me to navigate through my animals tabs and all that stuff. So I keep driving in through here, of course, unloading that trailer there with the animals. And every time I drive by, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about these pallets being outside. They're outside all the time. I mean, I know it doesn't affect anything, but I just feel bad leaving this raw meat sitting out here in the elements in the open for month after month after month. I should probably get some sort of storage thing. That's not going to make a difference. I'm sure I'll still leave it out here anyways. Time to get some new sheep in over here. Of course, I'm going to pay some delivery fee. I'm not going to go pick these things up. And I'm going to go for the older ones. I don't know if there's anything older than that. Let's see here. We got lamb, we got sheep, then it goes back over to ram. So yeah, it looks like 8 months. Gestation period, 5 months. Not sure what it means by that. Maybe that's when it will have its first baby. Don't know. Possibly. Either way, 200 sheep right here for $38,888. Yeah, I can save $10,000, but it's definitely not worth it with the amount of time it's going to take to move that. Well, actually, you know what? Just realized that's one trip. Who cares? There we go. I do kind of care. I was thinking about it a little bit there. Just a little bit. Now that we got these sheep in here, let's go ahead and do our first sheep of the month here. This one's going to be Landon Borders. Hey, Landon, thank you for becoming a channel member. Don't know if it's a gifted channel member or not. I mean, these last few I've been doing has been channel members. And then he has Fortnite videos up on his YouTube channel, some Fortnite shorts. So go ahead and pop some Fortnite related thing up there. Hey, there's a banana one. Can I do a banana sheep? That'd be pretty cool. Either way, thanks for watching or just being part of the channel in general. After thinking about it more and more, I'm like, hey, I got some room. I just don't have the money. I really want to get some more sheep in. Don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon because of that money issue. But I believe I'm all done here with the month of October. Time to go ahead and sleep. See if anything goes on sale over the winter months and see what kind of sheep come in each month as well. But before doing that, it's time to go ahead and do a little bit of repairs to the tractor. It's getting down there a little bit. I mean, paint conditions obviously really bad, but $9,900 to repair that. Jeez. And almost out of fuel again. Man, I'm running this thing into the ground. Not so early in the morning anymore because there was some rain, and plus it was really dark. Had to fast forward some time there. 54 extra sheep in here, so we'll get those moved over. Let's see what's happening here. You know, I never actually looked into these sheep and saw exactly when they're going to be giving birth again. I believe it does tell that. Yes, it does. Reproduction, it's at 20%. Don't know exactly how much it goes up. Does it go up 10? Does it go up 20 at a time? I'm thinking it goes up 20 at a time because this is the first month. So 20, 40, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It will happen eventually. No big deal there. And then all the babies that come out of that will be taken over to the butcher. Now, the other sheep pen has produced some babies as well, so I'm pretty excited to go take a quick peek at that one. Well, you know what? I ain't even got to run over there. I can just jump in here, right here. Let's see here. Scroll on up. I like going over there to see the total amount, but it looks like there was some young rams that came in here, 128, and lambs that came in for 123. Now I am going to try to get it as full as possible. We got 471 in here, and that brings me to like, how much does this thing actually hold? Pretty simple way to figure that out, I guess. I mean, I click on here, Dragon's Den sheep barn extra large. Okay, let's find that real quick. Dragon's Den. Okay, where is it? Oh, no, Dragon's Den. Oh, maybe it's just under animals. I thought it'd be under. Oh, that's Dragon Den's production. Okay, that's my bad. My bad. And that is cows, so not the right one. Where are the sheepies? Oh, I'm under cows. I don't know what I'm doing half the time here. Okay, we got the extra large, and what is this? Extra large milk one. Ooh, I'm really interested in that. That milk's turning out to be some pretty good money. Obviously, the hay's making more, but it holds 420. That's the number I was looking for. Let's see about getting this down to 420. Probably just grab all the rams, get them out, and that will put it under 420, and then eventually they'll give birth and go over that number. That's looking like the plans. Let's make it happen. Man, I just parked my tractor here, got out, and I thought my game almost crashed or something, but this trailer right here, this Universal Auto trailer, as y'all can tell, it's causing some glitchy problems here. I'm getting down to 2-3 frames per second. Let's get rid of this thing. I don't even think I can get close to it or close enough to it to sell it, and hey, maybe I can. We'll jump in here, go ahead and sell this off right here. It's part of that Universal Auto that causes that issue. I haven't had that much of an issue in a long time, though. I mean, we're not using that trailer anyways. And, you know, thinking about that trailer, I'm thinking, is there anything we can sell off? I did not look into that yet. Let's see here. Anything in here? No, not really. We got diesel, but not selling that often. Of course, strawberry ice cream. It's always up there. I don't know when the next hit time is. It's looking like maybe January is the next time of when something's going to go on sale for best value. Really interested in getting some of this meat products sold off eventually. Those are looking like it's going to be like springtime into summertime whenever those are coming available for best sell price. So unfortunately, it's going to be a minute. Now, last month around, I don't know exactly how much sheep I had in here, but I do know I had more than 200 at least. I'm pretty sure I did. It says we got one there. It also says where materials are missing. So I don't know. Maybe it runs 200. Maybe it runs more than that. Not quite sure. I got all the sheep out that I believe I want to get out. I did say I want to get this under 420. Hey, looky here. I guess I can see the capacity there as well. Did not think about that. So we were down to 343 in this pen over here. And I just took all the young rams out. We'll leave the lambs, let them grow up. Probably put them into a new pen whenever we get a new pen in. Possibly, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, I just want them to be there, give them more birth. It seems like the right thing to do. I guess a better thing to do would be just go ahead and clear them all out and go ahead and buy all new sheep there. That way I could have it all on the same cycle, but then again, I'd have to wait another probably 5-6 months for them to give birth or whatever it is. It's time to go ahead and go into our last sheep of the month here. This one's going to be Ranger Gaming. Great guy here. He's actually got some channel that he's doing over on Twitch a little bit here and there. It's pretty nice watching him, and I said great guy. We play a lot of farm sim together. So might even get into some ranch sim with him here pretty soon, because I'm about to start playing it, and I saw he was playing it. It's always easier with a little bit of help. But anyways, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for sheep here. Figure something out. But either way, Ranger Gaming, thank you so much for all the support. And being a channel member means a lot. Hey, this might tell us a little bit. So it's been almost 24 hours. I mean, is it a little under probably 22 hours? And looking into the sheep process, and there's actually 15 left. So that gives us a little idea how fast it goes through it. All the animals in there. I feel like that number just changes so much though. Yeah, it does, because it says right here it can go through 1,200 in 1 month. And we're not putting anywhere near that in there. Really interesting there. Now in the month of January, got the milk all moved around, sheep all moved. Let's look into best sell prices because there is something to sell off, and that is the cheese over at the restaurant and the butter at the Sell Everything. Now we know that restaurant doesn't work out the best. It really does not. So let's look at selling it somewhere else. We got to Sell Everything right here, just a little bit lower, not much. I mean, what is that, less than $100 difference? So yeah, we'll go over to the Sell Everything. Oh wait, here's the actual one. Okay, less than $1,000 difference, but I know I can't do it at the Sell Everything or the restaurant, my bad, because of issues with that sell point and getting in and out of there and all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and sell it here. Now on a different type of playthrough, yeah, it'd be fine going over there, but I need to pay very close attention to what all I sell off in the numbers and values. So I try to get it all sold off at one instead of selling off like one pallet at a time, which is kind of what would happen over there. So cheese, here we come. There's like right around 15,000 liters, I think. And yeah, it looks like it did all fit on there. That's what I was about to say. I think it will all fit on there. Yeah, 14,918 liters. Okay, looking good, looking good. Just a little partial pallet there, or a little partial bit on a pallet there. Man, this cheese is looking good. I've never actually bought a block of cheese and sliced it up, or really even went to a deli to get sliced cheese or anything like that. I did it once for a party, but I didn't like it. So, do y'all ever get these block cheeses, or you just keep it simple, go with the processed stuff that's sliced cheese? Oh gosh, hurry up, get off there. It was taking some of it. Oh man, did not see that happening. I guess if it's too high, it's fine, but 3 high, I have an issue selling it off. That's 28,785. Let me do some math, figure out exactly how much we got in the top left now. We are also up there with the butter. You may notice that looking at the screen, but I'm not going to go ahead and worry about that. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll hold off till next year. I'm sure it will turn a bright green some other time as well next year. Really, really looking forward to this close. It's approaching $200,000 and it's just going to go up more and more before we actually get there. Let's go ahead and sleep and get a little bit closer to that. But that number in the top left is $1,161,751 now. Getting a little bit closer, little by little. Eventually those numbers are going to start taking bigger and bigger steps and get us there even faster, especially once we start selling off that meat. At least I think and I hope. Looking at our new sheep that we got this episode, the whole out with the old, in with the new. These are the new ones that came in. And their reproduction is at 80%. I'm assuming it's going to go up to 100% next month, and bam, babies come out automatically next month. So with that being said, let's go ahead and clear out our other pen and prepare for that and start putting in all new animals over here as well. There's 273 in here now. If you can remember, it holds 200. So 73 new babies just came in this past month. So I'm going to get all those moved over to the butcher. And then, of course, we got to check out the other pen and buy some new sheep as well. I feel like I've been doing this forever. I mean, probably about 5 minutes. But it's like every single one of these is one sheep. So I got to like click on them, move one at a time. I think the most I've seen on these little groups here is 4. But most of them are like 1 to 2. And there's a 3 right there. But it also got me thinking, maybe I should have done this in pieces and actually kept all the ones that said reproduction 80% because they would have been giving birth next month. All the other ones, don't want them eating up my food, go ahead and get rid of them. But nah, I'm not going to do that because I don't think I'm going to be advancing much further into the year. At least not anytime soon. I really just want to get them all out, get new ones in there, and be done with this. And I'll probably end up doing this whole out with the old, in with the new quite a bit. Once it starts breaking up quite a bit like this, I'll try to catch it before it gets too crazy. And then, bam, get some new stuff in. Now, I do got to wait those 5 months after those new ones do come in to have babies. So that's not too big of a deal, especially if I get more pins in. So I'm thinking another 2 pins, maybe even 3 pins. And we can have something cycling every single month where I just completely get rid of the sheep that gave birth and all their babies at the same time and refill the pens. Now, is that profitable? Yes, it's actually highly, highly profitable. It'd be very, very profitable for me to just go buy sheep and put them into the Dragon's Den production butcher thingy. But I'm not going to do that. That's probably way too profitable, way too cheaty, especially counting towards our top left number. So I'm going to hold off on that idea for a minute, and gosh, it's taking forever. I'll see y'all one day. Oh man, I forgot I kind of slide around on the snow here and just slid right into those pallets trying to make this corner and bring these sheep over to the butcher. Just took those out big time, but hey, it's all good. At least it does no damage to them. Finally got all the sheep out of that pen right over there. I never thought it would end. That was a lot of clicking, a lot of button smashing. I don't know how I felt about that. I'll tell you right now, I didn't like it. But running into these pallets over here got me thinking, is my production full? Because I realized the spawn point's full and my production actually doesn't hold that much. So let's take a quick peek into that here in just a second after I get these off. Looking in here at the production, looks like it's not exactly filling up as much. I don't know. Let's see here, 5,000. That one's getting up there, the mudding is. But it's actually doing fine, so I'm not too worried about it anymore. I was just really worried there for a second. Now let's go ahead and refill that sheep pen all the way over here with 200 new female sheep. They'll be producing the milk. Really thinking more about getting a couple of these milk ones in. That way we can start up in that milk production of some sort. Another $38,888 once again, and I just realized, man, I should have just went bottom, but I don't want to drive in the snow, especially with how much I'm sliding around. $45,000 left there, top left looking good as well. We're making some good progress, I think. I'm loving this, but hey, that is actually going to be it for this episode. We definitely moved some of those old sheep out, got some new ones in. I'm liking this progression, and I definitely need to catch that before it gets that bad. That was horrible. But either way, I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.